The Void Between Us, M7 Relationship System Update, just in time for the holidays. Tomorrow's update, tomorrow, focuses exclusively, does it, like, the focus fault or whatever? Exclusively on a rework of the relationship and affinity systems, finally. Complexity and number of variables at work in these systems make them very difficult to model, so we want to turn this over to you and see what shakes out. This update will remain on the experimental branch until early January. The team will be back at full strength then, and we'll have a chance to garner through your thoughts, impressions, and critiques of the new system. We'll make adjustments and tuning prior to moving the update to retail, the default branch. Hope you enjoy it over the break. The preponderance of changes can be broken into 3 broad categories. 1. Stress resolve will be tested anew. Stress builds normally over the course of play, but we brought back the tension of the original Darkest Dungeon coin flip results. So this is sounding like it's similar to Afflictions and Virtues. At max stress, a hero will most likely have a meltdown. Most likely, it's not guaranteed. But there's a chance they can become Resolute instead. Unlike DD1, Meltdown and Resolute are not enduring statuses. Well, Meltdown wasn't before, so it's good that Resolute isn't either. So it's not like DD1 where you hit, you know, Virtuous and you get Stalwart or something like that, and you get buffs and all that good stuff. Rather, they are moments of impact that can affect health, affinity, and character status. Quirks, trinkets, and other factors can influence chance of becoming Resolute. Cool. Actually, can I swap windows? Okay, I want to move this over here, so I can look at it forward. Commercials on Twitch. I should have snoozed them. My bad, guys. Stream on Tuesday. I'm gonna have to. Snooze, I lose. I'm sorry. All right. Number 2, affinity. Why can't we be friends? We, along with many of you in the community, recognize that the previous system was a little too intrusive and not tactical enough. Our goal in this redesign has been to introduce the drag-on play that affinity gain losses presented, expose some strategic telegraphing to you in combat. All random after the fact affinity gain loss in combat have been removed. Thank you, Red Hook. Telegraphing when selecting an action in combat. If the result will change affinity with another hero, then you'll notice that change is telegraphed via icon on said hero. Janice way to describe the old system. Part 3 is very nice. All right, we'll get it. We'll see it. Allows for more tactical considerations prior to executing the move. Dismiss is bleeding out, but you want to use man-at-arms to guard someone else. Dismiss will make his displeasure very clear. In this way, we allow you to more actively sculpt your relationships through play. Our hope is that this new strategy vector will gently encourage the occasional suboptimal skill choice in favor of affinity sculpting. There's no more negative affinity. You either gain it or lose it. Affinity is now measured in 0 to 20 pips, so it's much bigger scale. And yeah, bias with Dismiss and Man-at-Arms. What was that here? Affinity's now measured in 0 to 20 pips. Lower numbers indicating a poor or acrimonious leaning, while higher numbers represent a positive vibe between the heroes in question. The scale is broken up into 5 tranches each level, so it's easy to see how your people are feeling about each other. I hope there are pictures, man. Oh, that's sick. But where? Oh, there's no other pictures? All right. Till Indos parts, relationships can now only form at the end and last for the entire next region. Thank you so much, man. This is what we needed. This is gonna be much better, I feel like. Man, was the name Dick Sniffer, whatever. I'm stopping there. After arriving at the end, you'll want to purchase and or use your rest items to pump up your hero's affinities prior to hitting the rest button. You will then be shown Overcalling the embark screen where you'll see the heroes looking out at the upcoming region. Any relationships that formed overnight will be presented here via click to reveal. Higher low affinity heroes have the greatest chance of forming relationships of the corresponding polarity, but it's not guaranteed. When two heroes enter into a relationship, one skill from each of their kits is selected and modified based on the relationship. Negative relationships curse skills, locking into your skill bar in combat and placing detrimental effects on the skill. Need to heal? Too bad. Battlefield medicine will cause stress to the envy's man-at-arms. Positive relationships bless skills, making them extra powerful with partner-centric effects like tokens, stress heals, buffs, etc. Thanks to a respectful relationship with the runaway leper's shop, now has a chance to give her a strength token when you use it. Oh my god. It gets better? How does it get better? This is already good. This change essentially strips out the majority of random act outs, i.e. combat interruptions, and reintroduces them in a more tactically engaging way. There's no more front-facing PD, is that what I'm hearing? You now have the ability to leverage a positive relationship to incredible effect, or mitigate a negative one. Small-scale random relationship act-outs have been removed, effectively replaced by the skill blessing cursing. However, positive relationships have two themed signature big deal act-outs. They are powerful, will interrupt combat, potentially expedition-saving impacts. Okay. Because relationships last only for one region, and then have a chance to reform at the next end, affinity still matters. Arriving at the end with low affinity between two heroes who are in a positive relationship will most likely result in a new negative one. Other notes, many quirks that could plausibly affect affinity relationships or meltdowns have been retooled to be more impactful. Remove direct damage from certain combat items, preventing strength token consumption. Okay, that's cool. General tuning changes and tooltip improvements for combat items and trinkets. A few new items have been added to the game. Stay tuned for an announcement about them in the new year. What? Why can't we see it now? Had a lot of fun improving this system and sincerely hope you enjoy it. As always, please share your thoughts with us on our official Discord, social media, and r/darkest dungeon. We read it all. Happy holidays from Red Hook. Yo, thank you, Red Hook. This is very fitting to catch this these patch notes, considering the suspicious act outs I've been getting.